In the early 60s, my family lived here in Port Said area in Dera. As a little boy, I remember waking up early and looking out of the window to find out what was the time. Probably you are wondering why I was looking out of the window to find out what was the time. Well, simply I was looking at the biggest clock in Dubai, the clock tower. The clock tower is the oldest monument built in 1963 and the key landmark signifying the first land crossing between Dera and Dubai across Al Maktoum Bridge. About the background story of Dubai's clock tower, Sheikh Ahmed Al Thani, late ruler of Qatar, was Sheikh Rashid's son-in-law. In the early 1960s, Sheikh Ahmed gave Sheikh Rashid a very large clock as a gift. On the instructions of Sheikh Rashid, a concept for a tower to display the magnificent timepiece was commissioned by Otto Bollard, an Austrian architect who was part of Architecture Design Construction ADC. So he made a sketch of idea for a clock tower. Mr. Bollard gave the sketch to his engineer Zaki Homsi from Syria to produce a design. This is how the shape of the clock tower was developed. The tower was built in 10 months. The location of the clock tower was once set in the major junction of Dubai, and as the city expanded, the tower became a permanent structure at the gate of Al Maktoum Bridge. Despite almost 60 years, the clock tower monument remains a much-loved connection between Old and New Dubai, listed by the Emirates Architectural Heritage Department as one of the city's most significant cultural monuments. It remains an iconic symbol signifying access to the bridge, as well as being a distinguishable clock in the city. We moved to Port Said in early 60s. At that time, the construction of the tower was going on. The area was just an open space in general. I mean, there was a clock tower, and there were some small, like I recall the very first bakery, Dubai Automatic Bakery, was just close to clock towers. And we as little boys, we used to just rush to bakery and grab some cakes and bread and stuff like that, almost on daily basis. So that was our main attraction, really. That, you know, to take after playing football and just in spending the evening, we would go rush to bakery and grab some sweets and cakes and stuff like that. There was all open space area. There were no buildings at all, in fact. Clock tower was the highest and the most visible monument. You come from, whether you're coming from airport side, you're coming from their side, or from Al Maktoum Bridge, clock tower is the only monument visible. So those days, clock tower was the monument from which Dubai could be identified, as it was the only monument.